So guys, welcome to the part 2 of how to set up mixer channel for mixing in FL Studio. All right, so we've done the part 1, and if you have not seen it, I would suggest you just check the video, the post before this particular post. You are going to see the mixer setup part 1. All right, so this is part 2 of how to set up the mixer channel for mixing in FL Studio. Just like we said in the previous video, after you make your beats, you have to come to a place of conclusion where you will need to add some flavors into your music to make them sound better. All right, so that way you will need a mixer channel to get to mix your beats. All right, so let's dive into the PC and go to the part 2 of how to set up your mixer for mixing in FL Studio. On the previous video, we showed you how to make use of the shortcut to just route everything. Okay, today we are going to be looking at how you can get to take these things one after the other intentionally and add them yourself. Okay, for instance, now let's assume you want to sectionalize your stuff. All right, you want to have a particular section, let's say from channel 1 to channel 6 or to channel 10. I want to separate channel 1 to 10 for drums, right? Then channel 11 to another channel for this, so that whenever you want to face the drums, you know that, okay, where I'm going to be looking at this channel 1 to 10, or where I'm going to be looking at this channel this to this, wherever you want to fix your stuff. So I want to show you that right now, so you can independently do this without just automatically routing everything, right? So for instance now, okay, so let's go to shaker. If I use my wheel and move shaker to 1 now, look at what is going to happen. Let's go back to the mixer channel now. You can see that the shaker is there now. So you could do that, but one thing is that the name did not change. See, the name is still insert 1. Okay, that means you will need to come and start naming it, which is actually simple too. I could just right click here and go to rename color and icon. Just click on it and just type shaker. You could do that. The name has changed to shaker. You see that now. But then if I don't want to do that, if I want to assign it, without the name being changed, or that the name will change automatically without me typing the name myself, this is what you should do. Okay, now I'm going to use the log drum, for instance, for this. Sorry guys for the noise you're hearing in the background. The light I have here is not stable, so the thing is shaking. Okay, so now this is what you do. You can just come to this channel, right click. Okay, let me leave that. Let me not replace this now. Let me use channel 2 for log drum now. Channel 2 for log drum. Okay, so I have my log drum selected here. You can just right click. You come here, channel routing, then route selected channels to this track. If I do that right now, see what will happen. The name changed to log drum, and the log drum has been assigned to this channel now. Unlike the shaker that I use this wheel here to do this on this particular window here. Okay, but if you don't want to do that, this is another way you get to do, okay, to assign your sounds into the mixer channel. Okay, so now if I play this now, can you see that the log drum is there now while the shaker is there now? So that's another way you can get to do this if you don't want to use the automatic method I showed in the previous video. All right, now guys, before you start setting up, or before you start bringing up all of these things into the mixer channel, there are certain things you need to do. Okay, there are certain things you need to do so that by the time you will start using the mixer channel, you don't start having difficulty in getting your sound to balance. Okay, I'm going to be doing that in our next video. All right, the next video is coming up that I'm going to be showing you what you should do before you start to assign your tracks into the mixer channel. Okay, this is very important. Or you can do them after you have assigned your tracks into the mixer channel. I'll be showing that in the next video. Okay, so guys, let's bring this particular video to a close. If you have actually watched this video, excuse me, if you have actually watched this video to this point, I feel it's time to say kudos to you. All right, also show us support, okay, by subscribing to our channel, following our page, okay, and guys, you can also send me videos or tutorials you want me to do, okay, and definitely I'm going to record videos on those requests. Most of the videos I've done, they were requests coming by people that, can you do video on this? Can you do video on that? Okay. And if you are just coming across our page for the first time, please ensure you subscribe. And if you have been seeing our videos, you have been watching our videos, I feel it's time you give it a shot by subscribing to our channel. Okay. Just show us that support. All right. So guys, see you in the next video where I'll be teaching you what to do, okay, before you assign or after you have assigned your songs or your samples into the Mixer channel. All right. So see you in the next video.